Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I would like to share with you my top 10 all-time favorite Vera Bradley patterns as of 2019. This is a mixture of old and new patterns, retired and current patterns. So I just wanted to share that list with you. Obviously, this is out of my personal collection, so these are my favorite patterns out of the things I have. Let's get started with number 10. So number 10 on the list is the pattern Dream Tapestry. I absolutely love purple, but the touches of orange and whites and the swirls and flowers really make this pattern one of my favorites. I have this in the iconic coin purse, and I bought this as for the intention to use as a wallet, and this is the only item I have in this pattern. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites. Number 9 on the list is Daisy Dot Paisley. This is a current pattern as of right now. I have this in the iconic Zip ID case, I think is the only name for it. I found this at Dillard's, I believe, and there are two of them. And this one had the prettiest pattern placement in my perspective. I really like blue. Blue is my favorite color. I love all shades of blue. And I really like the light pastels and the pops of browns and pinks and teals that really make this stand out. It's a very happy pattern. So for number 8, be surprised, it's another blue pattern. It is Midnight Blues. So this one is a little bit older. It's been retired for several years. I have it in the push lock wristlet. If I had to choose between light blues and dark blues, like I said, I love all shades of blue, but I for sure love dark midnight blues and like sky blue and even teal. I know that's not really blue, but there's a lot of teal in this pattern. This, when it first came out, I really wanted something in this pattern, and I just got this wristlet a few weeks ago, so this is my first item in midnight blues, and I'm so excited. For number 7 on the list, I had to pick Rumba. This one is sort of recently retired. I got this Zip ID case either in the online outlet from a couple months ago, or I could have gotten it off of eBay. Anyway, I just love the pattern placement in Rumba. Obviously, this is the Gen Zip ID, and it is a small item, so it's hard to see the pattern placement, but if you see the beautiful yellow and green flowers on this, like, reddish pink background, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. And that inside pattern, look at that. Look how pretty that is. I absolutely love this pattern. That was number 7. Number 6 is Lilac Medallion. This is the large Carson hobo bag. I have a iconic Zip ID in this pattern too, and I've been waiting for this pattern to go on sale. I don't think it's on sale yet. Maybe there are some items that have been that have had reduced prices. I found this on Poshmark for $30. I was so shocked when I saw it. I love that there is like no interruption in the pattern. It's just the beautiful circular globes of flowers, and there's lots of teals, and the background is black, and there's all these different shades of purple forming this gorgeous pattern. I absolutely love this, and the ID case that I have in this is so worn. If you saw it, it would be embarrassing. But that was the first thing I picked up when Lilac Medallion first came out, and I used that thing to death. Like, that was my wallet for a long time before I ever switched ID cases or switched to another wallet. So that it's pretty worn. I still use it. That's how much I love it. And when I saw this, I just had to pick it up. That was 6. So on to number 5, we have Sittin' in a Tree. I've had this wallet for several years. This is the One for the Money or the Taxi wallet. I think there's a difference. Like the older one has the stripe going vertical, and so I think this is the Taxi wallet, and then the One for the Money has it going horizontally. I could be wrong, but anyway, I've seen people call this both the Taxi wallet and the One for the Money wallet. Anyway, point being, I absolutely love this pattern. I love the shades of green, and my favorite part, obviously, is the circular trees with the little bluebirds in it. Super cute. And like I said, I've had this wallet forever. I use this wallet nonstop until I started using ID cases. It's in really, really good condition. I've tried to take really good care of it because these are kind of hard to find at a good price, and I really like this pattern. I hope to get one of the bags I'm going to show, I hope to get that in this pattern someday. Again, that was number 5. On to number 4. We're getting close to the end here. This is a newer pattern, an outlet pattern. This is Penguins Red, or Red Penguins, I'm not sure which. But I absolutely love birds. I love animals in the Vera Bradley patterns. It's one of my favorite things. And so when this pattern came out, I cannot tell you how obsessed I was over this pattern. I knew I had to get something in it. And it was one of those things where you could find this in the in-store outlets. Or no, it was for sale, and I've never been to one, so I'm not quite sure how to explain it, but I had to do a phone order to get this, so it wasn't on the Vera Bradley website. I had called a store that was sort of local to me, but it was like an hour and a half away, and I phone ordered it for them to ship it to me. This is the all-in-one crossbody. I believe it fits up to an iPhone 6, if I'm correct. But anyway, I just love penguins. I absolutely love the pattern. Penguins are one of my favorite animals ever. So I have this pattern also in an ID case, and I got the blue version of this and gave it to my sister. And I also had the blue ID case that I gave to my mom. Love this pattern. Now we are down to number 3. This was a very, very hard choice. This is the pattern Happy Snails. This started off as one of my favorite patterns of all time, and it was really hard to put this at number 3, but out of all the other patterns that I have, I had to put this in number 3. But I love snails. I love the color coordination of this pattern. It both looks vintage and new all in one. This is the sorry, that's my cat down there. This is the I just forgot the name of this bag. The Saddle Up, the original style with the metal ring. I also had 2 of these too, but I gave one to my sister. It was a period of time where I was scouring eBay for a Happy Snail Saddle Up, and I had 2 of them, and I talked myself out of keeping 2. I just needed 1, so I absolutely love the pattern placement on this. Very pretty. My favorite part is the white flowers with the red flowers surrounding. Just gorgeous. Now we are down to number 2, and my number 2 favorite pattern of all time is Heirloom Paisley. Most of you might be surprised if you know me, you might not be surprised, but this came out, I believe, August, September of 2017, and the moment it came out, I became obsessed with this pattern. And this was the first item I bought with it, along with the Gen Zip ID and the matching pattern. I just love that green. I talked about that in another video. I just love that light color green, and all the other colors, the blues, the pinks, the purples, the browns. It is the ultimate fall pattern, but I have to say I wear this all the time. I will talk about at the end another video that I'm planning to do. I'll either do it maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. I'm currently on sort of a sabbatical with work, so I have all this time to film, but I start next week. I go back to work next week, so I'm trying to do as many videos while I have free time. But anyway, this is just such a stunning pattern. I absolutely love it, and I carry this bag all the time. And last but certainly not least, at the number 1 spot for my favorite Vera Bradley pattern of all time, that would be the pattern Symphony in Hue. So I could be wrong, but I think this is maybe Sittin in a Tree is older than this. I will leave all the pattern names and hopefully all the dates too of when they were out in the description box in case you are interested in that. I will also link the retired pattern webpage from Vera Bradley so you can look at all the retired patterns. Elisa, also on YouTube, she does Vera Bradley Bag of the Day. I absolutely love her videos and I love her collection. The way she explains things is really, really great. A lot better than what I can do, but I love watching her videos. And she did a video on this bag and on this pattern, and as soon as I saw her video, I scoured the internet. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but I looked all over the internet for this bag style in this exact pattern. And I finally got lucky by finding this on Poshmark for $12. It is a little worn in a couple of places, but it wasn't dirty at all. I just threw it in the washer, and it absolutely smells really good. It looks like new in most places. This pattern is just absolutely beautiful, and it does remind me of Heirloom Paisley in a lot of ways in terms that it's busy, it's colorful, but I think what sold me is the black background with the pops of like neon colors. I think it goes great with whatever you're wearing. If you do care about coordinating bags with clothes, I kind of don't really care about that, but I've noticed at least I wear a lot of solid colors. So for a meeting the other day, I wore like a solid teal blouse, and it just looked amazing with this bag. It just looked so pretty. And I noticed everything I wear, what I'm wearing now with the blacks and white and gray, it goes with this bag, and I just feel like it stands out. I absolutely love the pattern placement I got, although I think whatever you get in this pattern, it's going to have good pattern placement because it's just one of those patterns that has something unique going on every inch of the pattern. This is the Symphony handbag, if I haven't mentioned that already, both a retired style and the retired pattern. So this one had to make the top spot for my all-time favorite Vera Bradley pattern as of 2019. As you know, new patterns come out all the time. It seems like every week almost. So sometimes some of these items are bumped to different levels, and there are a lot of patterns out there that I don't have that I would really like to have someday. But these are the ones that I own that are my favorite. Thank you so much for watching. I also want to make a video of the top 10 favorite Vera Bradley items or styles that I own. So that's the next video I'm working on. I actually have a list right here in my notebook. I made a list of my top 10 favorite patterns and my top 10 favorite items. So that items video is going to be coming soon. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. Bye.